Joseph.
Yes.
How often do you bring a hammer to a romantic interlude?
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
Okay. So this Pelosi story in California is getting more interesting by the minute. I would love to see the body camera video from the first two officers who arrived at the scene.
And I'm right here, and so am I. So am I. And so am I.
Oh, that's gone. Buddy.
You think so?
Oh, it's erased.
Because if I were in the media, I would be filing a FOIA request with San Francisco PD wanting the body camera video. But of course, there's now a criminal investigation over attempted murder. So, they won't release it, or they won't be able to release it until they're dead. So
I'm surprised the officers aren't dead.
what do you think happened? What do you think happened there?
Well, you were a police officer for more than a day. Okay. Let's see. He was having a romantic interlude with a illegal alien Canadian homeless guy that he picked up from a bar or paid to be there, and he got caught. I mean, more than likely the guy, because he's crazy, he's got all these manifestos and stuff.
Right.
They say he does.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's homeless and lives in a shed, how does he post manifestos? But anyway, never mind that. I mean, it's not beyond the comprehension that his gay lover went crazy and started to assault him, or whatever.
You think there were drugs involved?
Yes.
You think the drugs may have exacerbated an already psychotic situation? I think so. That's probably what happened.
I mean, it was.
But the fact that they want us to believe that the third most powerful person in the country, who's third in line to the presidency, doesn't have 24/7 security is baffling. I mean,
well, I wouldn't either if I blew homeless, illegal alien gay guys in my house while doing insider trading.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of stuff would they see if they could be seen if they had security cameras?
Oh, I can only imagine. But needless to say, we now know that the first story we get is always the lie, and then slowly but surely, it bleeds out. But what keeps the officers from talking? Well, I know what keeps the officers from saying anything. They'll get fired.
Well, yeah, I mean they're pension.
So do you think he picked the guy up and brought him to the house?
That's the rumor.
They got into a fight. The fight involved a hammer. I'm trying to figure out where the hammer came from.
Well, the guy was in his underwear. Did he just carry a hammer around?
What are you doing with that damn hammer?
I don't rightly know. I just kindly woke up holding it.
Really?
Yeah.
The hammer was at the house.
Yeah.
And who knew where the hammer was? Probably Paul Pelosi. They didn't want to know what they were doing with the hammer.
Right.
That's their own proclivities.
My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me.
Because sometimes people do things with hammers.
I'm known as such, and this is a beat you can't touch.
Like, whoa.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, and you and I have seen you worked in over in one district.
Yeah.
So you've seen it all. You know.
I'm just shocked by this. Of course, of course, you can never talk to the Secret Service, who was probably there. You can't talk to the Capitol Police, who were probably there, and you can't talk to SFPD, who were definitely there.
Well, where was the Secret Service, and where was the Capitol Police?
Well, it's probably one guy. Yeah,
Okay, where was he then? The one guy. That's the guy I'm talking about. Where was he? I mean, really? I mean, why would you not? If you're Nancy Pelosi, and it's so dangerous to be Nancy Pelosi, the conservatives are just out to get you.
Well, forget that.
Why would you not have
here's why I
security
think
and security cameras on? Why would you not?
Well, because I think that, and people say, well, Nancy Pelosi wasn't there. There was no need for security. But yeah, I believe there's always a need for it, simply because if she's Speaker of the House, what would the Chinese love to do but put listening devices all throughout her house?
Yeah.
Right. So they can collect blackmailable information.
Sure.
So they would have security at their house for no other reason than to keep people out of the house, so they don't put listening devices throughout the house.
I mean, the reasons to have security because you're third in line for the presidency is endless. And that's just one of them.
Right. Unless, of course, she has like a private email server in her bathroom that she doesn't want anyone to know about.
Well, yeah. I don't even want to know what's in their bathroom at this point. We saw remember she was eating the ice cream out of her
$10,000 refrigerator.
$10,000 refrigerator. Yeah. I'm like, Well, and there's nothing wrong with being rich. Okay, fine. They're rich. Great. But I mean, something's going on. I mean, you've been a police officer for more than 10 minutes. You know, like, no, none of that.
Well, it's just, we won't get the truth for a year or two. And then
if ever,
somebody from San Francisco is going to have to retire, and then they'll retire, and then they'll tell the truth, but that'll be 5 years from now. And then everyone will be like, oh, okay, well, she's dead now, so nobody cares. That's just, that's how it goes.
Well, yeah. You are never going to hear the truth about this ever.
Unfortunately. But
ever.
We can always enjoy the circus as we watch it. The clowns and the elephants falling all over each other.
Well, according to the LAPD, or what is the San Francisco PD, that Paul Pelosi was really drunk. And
again.
Well, of course. What do you think? He saw the light after he had the accident
with the DWI?
Yeah.
And apparently there was somebody in the vehicle with him at the DWI scene that we didn't know about.
Yeah. I wonder who that
was. Did you know that?
Yeah. There was the other cherry in the windshield.
Must be another person.
Yeah,
Who is that person?
I don't know. A tennis ball hit it. I don't know.
They may come back with a hammer later and tell us.
I told you, homeboy, you can't touch this. Yeah, that's how we living, and you can't touch this.
But that's kind of how, well, unfortunately, police departments operate now. There's absolutely zero transparency, which is ironic, right? Because body camera videos and dispatch records and all that are supposed to make departments more transparent, but they've become more opaque, really.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. They're going to hide that till forever.
Well, we'll see. All right. Tell us what you think down in the comments below.
Yeah.
We always appreciate them. We read them. Share with us. We'll see you in the next video.
You can't touch this.